our top story, late Friday night, Congress avoided a government shutdown by agreeing to a new spending plan. The agreement means the government can get back to a busy schedule of accomplishing nothing.
Southwest Airlines has grounded part of its fleet after more cracks were found, like the kind that grounded the flight last week. On the bright side, Southwest's new ad campaign is that their cabins now feature extra headroom.
Fox News announced this week that Glenn Beck will be ending his talk show later this year. That's right. Fox News also reported later this year that analysts are expecting a deep decline in the level of batshit.
Donald Trump told the Today Show that he can't make a final decision about running for president until the current season of The Apprentice is finished. Added a presidential historian.
Donald Trump's situation is very similar to that of William Howard Taft in the year 1908. You see, he was running for president while simultaneously competing in The Biggest Loser. Of course, at the time, there was no television. The Biggest Loser was a minstrel show. Hello.
Dish Network has paid $320 million to acquire Blockbuster. It's all part of Dish Network's new going out of business strategy.
The Department of Homeland Security plans to use Facebook and Twitter to announce terror alerts. The department will continue to use MySpace to announce live appearances of its goth band.
Japan halted a possible nuclear meltdown Monday by dumping thousands of tons of radioactive water into the ocean, explained a Japanese official.
Ocean had it coming. Ocean attack us with tsunami. We attack ocean with nuclear waste. Your move, ocean.
It's quite a rivalry. A source says Katie Couric is planning to step down as anchor of CBS Evening News. In the hopes of increasing its audience, CBS will replace Couric with paint drying.
Now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is our own Cosmo Cahuenga.
You're welcome! You're welcome! You're welcome! What? Will and Jaden Smith will co-star in the next movie directed by M. Night Shyamalan. In a surprise twist, M. Night Shyamalan is still allowed to make movies. Natalie Portman says that despite starring in Your Highness, she does not smoke marijuana anymore. However, she did admit to being high when she agreed to star in Your Highness. Jackie Chan turned 57 Thursday. Chris Tucker tried to wish him a happy birthday, but Jackie could not understand the words that were coming out of his mouth. Okay. And finally, Snooki from Jersey Shore was paid $32,000 to speak at Rutgers University. Though this is Snooki's first public speaking gig, it's not the first time she's made money by using her mouth. You're welcome!
Thank you, Cosmo. Arnold Schwarzenegger announced that his new Governator character will be turned into an animated movie. The movie will show a blank screen and go $100 billion over budget.
On Wednesday, the Grammy Awards announced a major reorganization, combining some categories and eliminating others, explained a Grammy official.
We may have dropped some categories, but don't worry, music lovers. We at the Grammys will continue to give awards to musicians who don't deserve them. Hey!
Charlie Sheen has applied for a trademark on 22 of his catchphrases. And just to be safe, he also plans to trademark the phrase, Charlie Sheen has died of an overdose.
A Christopher Walken lookalike named Tony Katie Horde, yes, that is actually Tony Katie Horde, was arrested for terrorizing students at Rider College. Katie Horton managed to do this simply by looking like Christopher Walken.
Vendors in China have begun selling keychains that contain live fish. In 6 hours from now, vendors in China will be selling keychains that contain dead fish.
An April Fool's prank sent a Maryland man to the hospital after his buttocks became superglued to the toilet seat at a Walmart bathroom. The man was so embarrassed about the incident, he was terrified that people would find out he was shopping at Walmart.
In July, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger is getting married, whether the woman wants to or not.
The FBI is assisting in several robbery cases at Apple stores. So far, clues leading them towards suspects who are smug about how smarter they are than PC thieves.
And now, with an in-depth look at one of the week's big stories in a segment that's twice as important as AC360, Jimmy Guidish and TSW 720. Thank you, Matt and Brian.
Archaeologists in Prague have discovered a skeleton of a male caveman that was buried in a manner usually used for women, leading them to conclude that the caveman was homosexual. Here with us to discuss that discovery is the gay caveman.
Hello! Ooga booga! Hey, Jimmy Guidish.
Thank you for being with us, gay
Oh,
caveman.
fuck you, Jimmy. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. And let me tell you, you, sir, can have me whenever you want.
Okay, so, gay caveman, tell us, what was it like in ancient times?
Oh my God, you are so sweet to ask me. First of all, let me tell you, it was hard, all right? I couldn't just throw an outfit like this together, and Italy was the only place you could go for shoes.
So you like shoes?
Bitch, I love shoes. All right? Just because I'm primitive doesn't mean I'm an animal, unless you get stuck with me in a tar pit. Rawr.
All right then. So, I guess that you lived in a cave.
Cave? No. It was more of an enclave. All right, it had all of the modern furnishings and the hottest animals of the day. Antelopes, bison, the like.
Okay. All right. So your cave was modern.
Yes, I had all of the finest stone tools. Let me ask you, have you ever made love on a saber-toothed tiger rug?
No, I haven't.
Well, we can fix that.
Okay, so, was it tough being the only gay caveman around?
Oh, sister, I wasn't alone.
I'm not your sister.
In the gay caveman community, I'm what's known as a woolly mammoth. Now, you'd be a big old giant dormouse.
What? Dormouse? No, I'd be more like a cave bear or a mastodon. I mean, have you seen these pecs?
Seen them, noted it, enjoyed every minute of it. Jimmy Guidish, let me tell you, if you really need to prove it, why don't you meet me after the show in the green room? And by the way, if you want to make this thing happen, don't worry about clubbing me over the head, because I will go willingly.
The gay caveman, everybody.
Thank you very much.
And finally, Hugh Hefner turned 85 on Saturday. Hefner celebrated with a really old birthday cake that the Playmates had to pretend to enjoy. For Top Story Weekly, I'm Jimmy Guidish, and I'm always late but worth the wait. Thank you and good night.